so I feel comfortable. You guys, I can't believe that I'm at this place in my life, that I'm about to get married. I didn't ever know that I would end up here. I never saw this for myself. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. I had no idea that I was a woman who was going to end up marrying another woman. I didn't know that was in the cards for me. I didn't know what was going on for me. There were no out gay people where I lived. No out gay people where I lived. And also, if you are a little gay boy, if you're a little queer boy, people will come up to you and they will say, "You are a gay boy!" If you're a little gay girl, if you're a little queer girl, people will just be like, "Well, I guess she likes overalls." People don't always tell you what's going on. I'm not saying it's great to yell at a child. I'm just saying I was in no way clued in as to what was going on with me. In fact, when I was a little kid, the only thing I ever heard, when I was a little kid, people used to call me fat. And you guys, I have always been, this has always been, I came out wearing this jacket. So great style right away. But I'm not a big person. And I don't think that any child should be body shamed. I don't think any child should be body shamed. But I just never realized why people said that to me until like 2 or 3 years ago. I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, I think that no one in my community knew the word dyke. Like, I think that's what was happening. They were all just like, what are you? Are you fat? I think she's fat. In high school, I dated the captain of my high school football team. That's true. He had 4% body fat. He ran a 4.40. He ran for 400 yards a game. This is Chicago. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. He was a star! You guys know a lot about football. You don't win football, but you know, you are aware of it conceptually. And I went to Catholic school my whole life, and I didn't really even get sex ed. So I didn't learn it there. I didn't get sex ed at all. Well, that's not true. In high school, one day in religion class, we watched an abortion. Yeah, that was our sex ed. We watched a videotape of an abortion, and then a priest stood next to it and said, like, and that's why you shouldn't have sex with your boyfriend. And then I was like, I don't even want to. So how holy am I, right? Yeah, I was saving myself. It was difficult. So like I had a boyfriend, but I should have known that something was going on. Because I had that boyfriend, but then I also had like a best friend. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like a best friend? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know how you're like have a friend and you guys are like such good friends with that person? You know how like sometimes you're a person and then you have like a person that you have so much friendship with them? It's like they're a girl, you guys are girls and you're in high school and you have such a huge amount of friendship with each other that sometimes you put on your boyfriend's football uniform and then you convince her to put on her boyfriend's football uniform and then you tackle each other. Just for friendship. Yeah, I had that kind of best friend too. Cool. We have that in common. I didn't know what was going on. I just knew that I wanted, and my boyfriend was a nice dude, but I just knew I wanted him to go home and that I wanted to have the same haircut as Willow on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like, that's all I knew. I just knew those things, and I didn't know they meant anything, but I knew those things. My best friend, she was the youngest of 10 kids, and she was from a very wealthy family. And when we were friends, all of her older siblings had already moved out of the house. And there were 9 empty bedrooms in her house where they used to live, plus 2 available guest bedrooms. And still, every time I slept over at her house, I insisted on sleeping in her bedroom, in her bed with her. And I remember one time, her mom was like about to shut the door, say goodnight to us. She looked at me and she was like, Cameron, are you sure that you want to stay in here? Because there are 11 available empty bedrooms. And I was like, shut the door! Shut it! Shut the door! She was like, why is this fat person yelling at me? Oh, to add insult to injury, because I didn't know what was going on, I was on the swim team with my best friend. The swim team! The most difficult of all of the teams to be on with a best friend you don't realize you're in love with. And I will tell you why. Women, we are never naked in the locker room. There is no nudity in a woman's locker room because we can change our clothes without ever being naked. We could change from a regular bra into a sports bra if we were Han Solo encased in carbonite. Just like, when am I gonna do it? Well, it's actually already done.